Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I found this really cool new game on Twitter called Lumari. Bond with your friends and Lumari companions as you embark on thrilling adventures, craft your dream sanctuaries, and discover the wonders of this world. So let's dive in and take a look at the latest reveal trailer. That was a really well-crafted trailer. I really love the art style. I don't know what the right way of looking at it. It's like I kind of get like this anime, like Genshin, maybe Blue Protocol look to it. I really like the feel of this game. Like, it's really hard to put into words. It's just like, it's a really beautiful art style. I definitely like this. Hopefully more games in the near future will kind of take this art style because I really like it. So I'm actually on their website, and the first thing they're definitely advertising is playtesting. So if you guys click on the button, it'll head over to their registration site. So if we scroll down a little bit, the first playtest is actually going to be the 15th of this month, and it ends July 15th. So I would definitely, if you guys are interested in trying to, put your 2 cents into, crafting this game or giving the devs some feedback, I definitely would click on the join button and give yourself a, first opportunity to try to get in there. But, yeah, so I'm actually here on the website, and I'm just loving just the art style. Like, you can build, like, I'm getting like art, like Ark Survival Evolved kind of feels, but just not as like hardcore dinosaur. It's really hard to explain. Like, this is definitely like, it looks like a newer like take, like especially with like, they're calling it a sandbox adventure with new companions. So it's like a sandbox meets monster taming type game. I definitely want to see what the actual monster taming component is in this game. But if we actually go down a little further, they got a section called frequently asked questions, and let's dive in and see what they have to answer here. So, in general, what platforms will the game be available on? For now, the first playtest will be available on PC, but stay tuned. We hope to be available across more platforms at release. I definitely, like, just a heads up to the devs, like, Nintendo Switch is like really important, especially when it comes to monster taming, to the monster taming genre. Like, a lot of our audience uses the Switch, but don't forget about Xbox and PlayStation. There's definitely a lot of console people out there, so don't forget about the consoles. And then the next bullet point is, when is the expected release of the full game? We're still in the early stages of development, and we haven't set a release date. We promise to keep you updated on our progress, though. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I just heard about this game today on the 6th. So, like, I saw your guys' Twitter. You guys just recently opened that up not even a month ago. I think it was a month ago. I'd have to go back and check the actual date. But it hasn't been that long. This game just came out of nowhere. And I know you guys like secured like a decent amount of funding. So it looks like you guys have some, you know, funding, which is always a good sign. It may not be a huge team, but don't like fall into traps like other indie studios where they grow too big and not, you know, fulfill their promises. Just please, you know, if you have to, take your time. My biggest thing is transparency. If you're stuck, can't get something developed, just say, hey, we just need more time. Like, please just don't rush it. I just don't want to have like another, you know, Cyberpunk or, you know, No Man's Sky. I would rather just be transparent, saying, hey, game's not ready. I'm so open to, you know, transparency here, and the rest of the community is too. So the next thing is, how can I stay up to date about the game's development progress and future playtests? The best way to stay updated is by following our Twitter, which I'll definitely have down in the description down below. And also I'll have this website listed as well. So if you guys are interested in playtesting, you can just definitely click on the description down below, or signing up for our newsletter. That'll also be on the website as well. Playtesters will be able to join our Discord. Time of making this video, a Discord was not available, so I won't be able to link that, but I'm assuming they'll have one up, you know, in the near future. And let's see, will the game be multiplayered? This is my biggest thing with modern games. Like, I don't really have like so much time. I only, you know, between kids and just, you know, real life job, I just don't have much time in single player games. I tend to not play as much just because I would rather interact with my friends online. So it's like, if there is a multiplayer, you know, game, I typically lean towards playing those over single players, but single player games do kind of have a charm to themselves, but I definitely like when I hear multiplayer. So they mentioned, yes, social play is at the heart of our experience. However, the first play test for Lumari will be single player. That's completely understandable. Like, you know, they're trying to get a demo or a prototype. I don't know what the correct term, but they definitely just want to get the mechanics down. That's completely understandable. Networking and setting up multiplayers. You look at Kickstarter. Look at how many MMOs have failed on Kickstarter. It's crazy. So that's completely fine for, you know, a game test. So will the play test be free to play? Yes, the playtest experience is completely free. That's expected. This is the part that kind of bums me out here. Like, you know, I won't be able to, you know, if I do get selected, I won't be able to show you guys, you know, the cool stuff that I experienced in the game. Because unfortunately, with this statement here, will the playtest be under a NDA? Yes, everything participating in our early playtest is under a non-disclosure agreement, which is why you don't see streams or other content. Lumari is still under development. So much of the current games, can't even talk, guys. Sorry about that. Current game state might change as we near. It's understandable. I definitely as they do more playtesting, I definitely would recommend having a select few content creators that they deem, you know, is, you know, in their style, or, you know, in their way of, you know, saying, hey, I feel comfortable giving it to these content creators to show this part. But it's understandable. I can't get mad. It's the first one. It may be complete. It might be a bug fest. It's hard to say. So the next section is, how will the play test participants be selected? We are selecting playtesters based on combinations of factors to ensure diversity and reputation, including familiarity with the game's reference genres and interests in the game. You can apply for the playtest by filling out the survey. I'll definitely have the website down in the description. Is the playtest open to all players from all regions? Yes, the playtest is open to players from all regions. That's nice to hear, especially when you guys are especially when game devs do testing, sometimes they focus on their home region, which doesn't make it like a fair experience, especially if it's like, let's say they're in the United States and let's say most of the player base is in Europe. You're not going to get a fair, fair experience there. So, and that's not going to give you the feedback that the devs will need on on a test. So I definitely like having it fully open. So you got players from the Asian region, you got from Australia, Europe, United States, Canada. I don't think anybody's playing down in Antarctica, but I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. I'm definitely interested if someone's playing from Antarctica. And then the minimal specs, quite obviously 64-bit processor. I'm not going to bore you guys with the technical specs here. Most modern computers are running past Windows. I hope you're not running a Windows 7 computer. 2.6 gigahertz quad core, 8 gigs of RAM. Probably the most important thing we're looking at here is the graphics card. It doesn't look like it's a graphics heavy game, but obviously I haven't played it, so I don't know. It's very possible that it might be a CPU, heavy game. Don't know. But I definitely want to see the game in 4K. I get a little spoiled playing in 4K in some of these games, but yeah, that was the frequently asked questions. Let's take a look at some of the gallery here. So it looks like by looking at the picture here, looks like we got like a building or like a crafting or like a building thing here. Yeah, building menu, inventory. Okay, it looks like we're gonna craft something and then place it down. Very like Arc-ish. Hopefully it's just not as buggy as putting things down like Arc. Okay, let's see what. Oh, apparently I don't know how to use a thing. Let's see what else do we got. I do like the house. Like for me, I like building. I like building things like Ark was really fun for me. Like I like Minecraft as well. Like I like building. Like it's just for me it's soothing. I can just go out and build. But one piece of advice I hope you guys will take is hopefully you guys have like a remote inventory system. I just don't want to go back and forth in grabbing, like, let's say I have to get logs or sticks or stones, like 90 miles down to the bottom of the map, and I want to build, at the top of the map. Hopefully you guys do like a remote inventory system, kind of like Minecraft with the skulker boxes and stuff. So hopefully you guys take that into consideration. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like we got a little bit of the combat here. Let's see. Save the water Lumari. They are usually near the water on the beach. Purify the Lumari spirit and bring it back home. So I'm assuming what we have to do is like defeat it or like knock it out. And then I noticed the rock here. I'm assuming that it drops an item or drops some spirit or some sort. That's what I'm thinking. But obviously I don't know anything about the lore here. I haven't found anything about it. Let's see if there is anything about the lore real quick. Let's see. That's just announcing the game. Okay, maybe they got a little bit here at the spirit companions are the heart and soul of the game. We're exploring ways to deepen the bonds you form with your Lumari, allowing them not to only shape your adventures, but also evolve. Oh, okay. They evolve as well and grow in their own ways. We're thinking about persistence. What if your Lumari could journey? Oh, nice. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming we might be able to mount, maybe not mount all of them, but like mount certain ones. And let's see, there's some more down here. Let's see, expansive and richly simulated world. We're crafting a world that feels authentic and alive, where Lumari exhibit distinct needs and desires, living in harmony with their surroundings. Nefarious creatures and impact created by the players. Get ready to dive into a realm teeming with life. And then home is where the heart is. Basically, we want your relationships with your Lumari to feel just as warm and nurturing as those with your real life family and pets. So I'm assuming this is like, they're going to be more like, kind of like almost like the family dog. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of like activities. I know some people might not like the whole like treat it like a dog, but I mean, Pokemon's no different. Let's be honest. We're throwing a you know, a wild animal into some random ball. So I hope they add like, you know, like some things like, I'm trying to think of like, you know, you can like play fetch with them, or you can ride them, or you could scratch their back, or you can like brush their hair, you know, just, you know, kind of that life simulation stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay, right here. It helps if I read, guys. Gardening together, sharing playful moments, or building the ultimate sanctuary, the Lumari. I wonder if like, if the game will have, like if you build in certain areas, like let's say you have a Lumari that likes colder environments. Like, I wonder if you build in a hotter environment, if it's not going to do well. Like, I don't know how deep the game's going to get, but we'll, you know, as more information comes along, I'll definitely make more videos for you guys. But let's see, they got social play at its finest. We firmly believe that human-driven narratives are cornerstones of unforgettable experience. With Lumari, players can come together to build, explore, and share in thrilling adventures, all while accompanied by their Lumari companions. So I'm like wondering if this is going to be like more like a co-op, or is this like an MMO? Like, I'm not 100% certain. I don't. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain if this is like a straight MMO where there's gonna be hundreds of people, or there's gonna be like a co-op where you can like get like 5 or 10 players join in a world. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to play with friends. I love the art style, like what I said earlier. Like, this game has a lot of promise to it. I definitely can't wait. I joined for the playtest. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you guys anything with it, but well, you know, I definitely want to see what this playtest has to offer. But I can definitely, you know, try to report as much as legally possible. Obviously, I'll have to talk to devs, see if I can actually, like, you know, make a video, you know, talking about it without showing any content. But yeah, let me know down below how you guys feel about this game. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.